I'm Brandy Moore, and I'd like to compare and contrast the leadership qualities of Mrs. Catrino and Marva Collins. Mrs. Catrino sounds a lot like many teachers that I know. Good teachers take notice from the very start, and this is what Mrs. Catrino did. She exhibited many servant and teacher leadership qualities, but awareness and faith are two very prominent characteristics that Mrs. Catrino showed through this video clip. On the first day of school, Mrs. Catrino recognized that the little girl Lily was struggling in many different ways. She made it a priority to help Lily become a leader in the classroom so that she would have the confidence she needed to succeed. Mrs. Catrino encouraged Lily to persevere, and she was committed to helping her reach the expectations for reading. Mrs. Catrino had faith in her student, and she knew that Lily was capable of great things. She set a goal for Lily, and Mrs. Catrino was honest with Lily's family regarding her struggles in reading. Lily also sounds like many students I've had in class, struggling with one thing or another and hoping to just blend in. Mrs. Catrino didn't let Lily slide through her class. Instead, she identified her strengths and made her feel important. I believe the best thing a teacher can do for their students is to make them feel valued and important and successful. Mrs. Catrino showed terrific qualities of a servant and teacher leader. Marva Collins has a fiery personality, and you can't help but love her. The Marva Collins True Story is another movie that I have not seen, but I found myself wanting to watch more than just 7 minutes. As a servant leader, Mrs. Collins is authentic and present. She has a strong opinion, and she doesn't care that others disagree with her ideas because she knows in her heart that she is doing what is best for her students. Authenticity is my favorite quality about Marva Collins. I have been guilty of altering classroom instruction because of the opinions of other people, and I respect Marva Collins for standing her ground and doing what is right. In the clip, you see that Marva is always thinking about her students, whether she is at school or at home. Teaching is her life, and I can certainly relate to this feeling, as being a teacher is more than just a 9-to-5 job. Mrs. Collins shows up to work each day with a goal in mind. It is clear that her teaching environment is less than ideal, being in a school with underprivileged children who come from chaotic lives. However, Marva does not give up on them. If anything, she is even more compelled to make a difference in their lives because she truly believes these children can learn and be successful in life. Marva Collins is a problem solver, and this is her strongest principle of empowerment as a leader. She doesn't ever point a finger at any one individual, though it is clear that some of her coworkers are less than ideal when it comes to being leaders in the building, such as the zoo field trip teacher. Marva Collins also shows excellent qualities of a servant and teacher leader. When it comes to servant leadership, teacher leadership, and empowerment, it almost feels as though you cannot have one without the other. As teachers, we are naturally drawn to serving others, as our job is to educate the people of the world. We find satisfaction in the success of others, and we are humble. We nurture and we heal by forming relationships with our students and giving them what they need. We set goals, we inspire, and we empower other people to be the best they can be. Teachers are the greatest servant leaders, and we each possess different characteristics and qualities that set us apart from one another. After viewing the various video clips and thinking about the qualities of servant and teacher leadership, I believe I connect best with Mr. Soil from A Bug's Life and Mrs. Catrino from You Never Gave Up on Me. Both of these leaders are similar because they have an uplifting and positive vibe to their leadership style, and they are both encouraging and committed to helping others, which is how I view myself as an educator. The movies Lean on Me and the Marva Collins True Story seem to have a comparable plotline, and the main characters possess similar leadership styles as well. My personality is very different from Marva Collins and Joe Carter, yet I can still appreciate their leadership qualities because they did what they had to do in order to make the biggest difference. I am not an aggressive person, and I doubt anyone would describe me as being fiery or intimidating. But I do believe, if given the chance, I would have approached their situation similarly for the sake of the students. Through these video clips, I am really starting to understand the difference between leadership styles and leadership characteristics. Every character we watched took on a different style, yet they all possess the right qualities of a leader. Being able to understand the difference between styles and characteristics will help me to better identify when I am in the presence of leaderships and will also help me to determine the type of leader I want to be. Thank you for watching.